Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shut Door or Door Shutter coming back to you with episode 35. So, um, yeah, we're in a different location. So, let's hop, skip, and jump back to home real quick. So, I was looking into the reactor, and in all honesty, this is not enough power. So, I could make this bigger. I could get to the turbine stage, and I most likely will get to the turbine stage, but there's also an easier way of doing this with Mekanism. Okay? So if I hop, skip, and jump out of here, we are currently in the middle of nowhere. Well, not really the middle of nowhere. We're kind of in an area away from our home because we want to start making a nuclear reactor, or a fission reactor, and then a turbine. Okay? So the fission reactor, let's just do mech reactor. So there are different types of reactors in Mekanism. Okay, so there is the fusion reactor, which is required. You need polonium. Okay, which polonium is just polonium, which is nuclear waste and fission fuel. Fissile fuel, not fission fuel. Fissile fuel is uranium hexafluoride and the isotopic centrifuge. This is uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid, and uranium oxide is yellow cake uranium, which is just this enriched. Okay, so going back, hydrofluoric acid is fluorite and sulfuric acid, sulfur trioxide, and water vapor. Sulfur trioxide is sulfur dioxide, and oxygen. Sulfur dioxide is sulfur dust. Okay, got it? That's what we need to do. I didn't even get it, so don't worry. We're going to kind of have to base this off of needing the end result. So, sulfuric acid. Let's go with this first because this is needed, right? Okay. So the sulfur trioxide is made by sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is made in a chemical oxidizer. Okay. So chemical oxidizer. We should have a few of these because we took apart that system. And we won't be able to get that system back until we're able to actually get enough power for the system to run. So that's our first priority. And I was hoping that reactor would actually allow for me to do that, but of course it did not. We are going to run this off of my network. I could have just used this one, which is under here, but for now we're good. Let's go here. Okay. And we'll just do shut doors network, since this isn't going to be too much power, and we can feed in some power from the turbine later. So the chemical oxidizer requires a chest of sulfur. So ender, one of these chests has sulfur in it. That one, perfect, good choice. Alrighty. We could probably just place this down right here. Let's get a cyclic pipe. So at cyclic, item cable, and we can just toss these back in the system. We need our backpack to actually pull out our cable wrench, and this, and then this. Okay, that is the chemical oxidizer. We got that going. Okay, so now we need hydrogen, I believe, right? Oxygen. All right. So the electrolytic separator, which needs a kitchen sink most likely. We do not have a bucket of water. I wasn't even holding that. That's odd. Okay. Anyway. Okay, sink. And then we can then place this back here. Actually, let's just do the electrolytic separator here. Nope, that's full of brine. Let's try to find one that's not full of brine. So Which one's full of what? That one will work. Okay. Let's actually do this under, just like right here. And then we'll do a fluid cable of some sort. Mechanical pipe, since these will actually just work without a logistical transport or anything. Of course, we need the configurator right there. So let's go with fluids, extract, input. Alrighty, so that is that. We do need the oxygen. We don't need this. And this will be gases on the front. I believe it's cyan. Okay. So that is sulfuric trioxide, right? Sulfur dioxide, oxygen, and a chemical infuser. Chemical infuser. Let's see what's in this one. Nothing. Okay, cool. Let's go with gases on the back and gases on the right. Okay, and that is trioxide. Perfect. Okay, let's grab some cable. I'm also doing this 100% just out of like testing it with you guys too. So this might not be a perfect system. So I'm not 100% sure. So that is sulfur trioxide. Okay, and I believe these all have speed upgrades, right? Yeah. All right, so sulfur trioxide. And then sulfur trioxide then becomes the sulfuric acid with a water vapor chamber. Or the, what is it called? At mech. I can probably see it here. This one, rotary condensator. Okay, we also need the kitchen sink, so let's just put that there, do this. And then we can do a tube, I believe, right? A tube for water vapor, since I don't think it's actual fluid. Okay, and then we also need a cable. Actually, hold on. Let's do it this way. Nope, not that way. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go with that. And then we'll put the rotary condensator on top of a cable. And that way we don't have to worry about anything. Okay, and then we can just grab the pipe and pipe it in the back. All right, that's good. Fluid, no, it's gas. We'll need the gas to be outputted in the front, perfect. And then that will be that in a chemical infuser. Just grab a chemical infuser here. So let's go with the back being red, that'll work. And then the right one being orange. And then, of course, gas output. Okay. And that will be that. Of course, we need another cable down here. Alrighty. Sulfur trioxide. The sulfuric acid, not sulfur trioxide, then needs to become hydrofluoric acid. The hydrofluoric acid is going to come from the the RE system, or RS system, refined storage system. So let's get an exporter. Yeah, export, I think, right? For fluorite. There it is. Yeah, I spelled it completely wrong, so it's okay. And then we can just grab a cable. Oh, this is the wrong machine. What is the machine? Chemical dissolution chamber, probably? Yes. So let's grab a chemical dissolution chamber here. And we'll just do a cable. And then we'll place it right here. Actually, no. I don't want to keep going forward. Let's just go to the side. Okay. Where is my building gadget? There we go. Okay. So now we can do, I believe it is a gas still. So gas, input on the right. No output just yet. Okay. And that'll fill that up. And then we need to come probably... Let's actually switch this around. Let's go for the top. That way we can just run the ME or the RS cable under here. So let's press I. And then cable. And then chunk load that real quick as well. So let's go here, here, and here. And then we'll just do an exporter here with fluorite. And then we'll just do items, input on the back. Okay, and that is hydrofluoric acid. Then hydrofluoric acid, let's get rid of all of this stuff for a second. Getting a party here for some reason. Can you guys, like, please go away? Thank you. Alrighty, so hydrofluoric acid is then used to make your uranium hexafluoride. So uranium hexafluoride needs uranium oxide, which of course is a chemical oxidizer with yellow cake. So enrichment chamber. Let's grab just the advanced. Can you guys just stop? Let's also grab a torch. What is it called? This thing? And we'll just go place it over here in the corner. So nothing can spawn in this region for a little while. Alrighty, so there should be some zombies somewhere, yeah. So we'll stop him from walking around. Then let's get, I believe, so we want to keep this available. So we probably want, how do we want to do this? Okay, press A on this. So I can then do this, and then this, and there we go. Okay, so we need to start with the uranium. So we'll do boop, boop, and then the main piece right here, I'm pretty sure, right? So that, chemical oxidizer, and then into a chemical infuser, and that into an isotropic centrifuge. So that is 4 blocks, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay, cool. So let's grab some cable. Alrighty. And then we need a, what else? Chemical oxidizer. Do I have one of those? Chemical oxidizer. There we go. Okay, so the chemical oxidizer will go here. The uranium will be here. Let's actually get a detector and a relay. Okay. So we don't run out of uranium. So we'll just do this. Actually, no. It's this, this, and then uranium. We'll want to keep like 100 and let's just keep 1,000 in there for right now. And then we'll get some cable. And we want this to work only without a redstone signal. And then we can do the exporter. Okay. Just that way we don't run out of stuff. Because right now we don't have everything sorted fully. So. Okay. And then on the back side here we'll do input. And then on the right side we'll do output. And then here, that's perfect. And then we'll do output on the right. Okay. And I don't know if these have speed upgrades. Okay, so one of these doesn't have a speed upgrade. So let's grab some speed upgrades and some energy upgrades. Okay. Let's just grab those. Those should be crafting up here. I'm definitely liking this refined storage system right now because I can just pretty much be everywhere with refined storage. Alrighty, so then we need this to go into... Well, actually, I guess I should have not put that there. Actually, well, this will work. This will work. It's okay. We'll have a gap. That's fine. So we need a chemical infuser, which is right here. We will just place this here. And I think I could actually just break this and scooch it down. And everything will be fine. So we should be good. Let's just scooch this down. Scooch and scooch. We'll throw this back in here for 1,500. We want this to be that. So whenever it is under the amount, emit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's backed up. And all of that jazz. So let's quickly grab... No, wait, why did I scoot that over so far? Hold on. Okay, hold on. So, chemical infuser. Oh, it's because it's got stuff in it already. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's just my bad. So let's grab some pipettes, or whatever they're called. Drippers, droppers, gauge droppers. And what we can do is we can just pull... Actually, we can pull this center one out real quick, and it'll just make all that stuff, and then we can just pull out more. And then we can throw in a quick another gauge dropper to grab all of that. And then what we can do is for gases, I believe, will be on the output side. Or is that a liquid? Alrighty, so that is going. It looks like now we have that dropper full. Okay, so that is uranium hexafluoride. So uranium hexafluoride then can be put into the isotropic thingy-mabobber, and I will be back. Alrighty, so we are good to go. I have just placed this thing down, and by golly is it loud. Let's quickly go here, go here, go here, anchor, mechanism. Let's just start turning things off. Okay, that's the one I don't... these other ones I don't care about. That thing is loud. Okay, so this is making fissile fuel. So this is what we need to start getting the fission reactor fuel. I mean, this is the fission reactor fuel, but this is what we need to actually put into the thing. And I believe... Let's see, what kind of upgrades can we use here? Speed and energy, muffling... and speed. There's one of these machines that we could actually use a gas upgrade in. I'm pretty sure. Nope. Maybe this one? I think it might be this one. But maybe wrong. I don't know. There's some of these have the ability to use gas upgrades. I don't think it'd be that one. What about you? Speed, energy, muffling. Oh, so this one. So this one right here. So the dissolution chamber can use chem upgrade. I might not even have this upgrade craftable because it got erased that one time. So let's go basic alloy. Let's just make 20 of them real quick. Toss those back in there. And then upgrade. So the upgrade we want is a gas upgrade. So gas upgrade. And we want 8 of them. Okay, and this will just make everything more efficient. It won't use as much sulfuric acid per and all that jazz. So let's go for upgrade. Let's grab 8 of these. See if we can make this any quicker. I don't even know. Can this thing have upgrades? Speed, energy. It'd be cool if this one used gas, but it doesn't look like it does. Alrighty, so there's those 2 sets. Let's just throw in some energy upgrades and throw some speed upgrades in here. And we should be going. Look at that. There we go. Okay. So we are good to go with fissile fuel. So let me be back in a second whenever I get everything else ready and ready to go. So see you guys then. Alrighty. So we're going to try and build both of these things in the 5 minutes I have left. So what we need to do is we need to come over here to this thingy, grab the exchanger most likely, put this down, shift right click on this, and I think there's a way to increase the size. That's okay. Let's just start exchanging. So we're going to build a... Alrighty, so sorry about that one. Let's continue. This is a 5 by 5 by, I believe, 8. I'm not 100% sure on the reactor size, or the fission reactor size. We can actually look in a second here. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 8. So 5 by 8, or 5 by 5 by 8, I believe. So we're just going to exchange all of these blocks for the Mekanism's fission reactor casing. And the thing next to it is the turbine. By the way, it will be the turbine sooner or later. So that's a thing. I have quite a bit of the stuff in my inventory. And apparently, I might not have made all of the stuff for the fission reactor. I did not. So internally, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So we need 6 times 5? No. Let me think. So it would be 30, and then we'd minus 5, so it'd be 25. We have the wrong steel, so let me go change that real quick. That's just a casualty of not checking the recipe close enough. So if we look at fission, now we can just take this one out, throw it in here, and get the right steel here. We'll just have to craft up a few pieces of this, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're back. We managed to grab the things we need. So what this is going to do is we're going to place all of these right in this kind of pattern. But real quick before we do that, we can place the caps, which are these end rod control rod assembly thingies. And then you place the rods under these. So if you put them in this pattern, which is recommended by the mod author, because they're more efficient when they're like this. If they're like this, this will not be efficient. So having a space in between or them against the casing like so is the best idea. Okay, so we got the reactor glass here we can throw in. We do need 4 ports, and I do have those in my inventory, and we'll place them in a second here. Let's see. And also, everything could go wrong here, by the way. We're not going to mess with the reactor and turn it on this episode because we are running short on time. So that's going to be a thing, just so you guys know. Okay, and we're out because we need to place these 4 ports. So let's get this one. This will be our steam output valve here. So what we can do is we can actually grab the configurator. Configurator here, and we can shift right click on this, and this will output coolant, I believe is what we want. So that'll be the steam. This will be the fuel. Nope. Let's see. Input only, and of course this will be the fuel. And then I believe what we want to do is we need a water input, so we can actually just do that right here as well. And that'll just be another input. And then we're going to probably output all of the nuclear waste back here, just because we have power and things here, so we'll be able to actually do stuff to that and with that whenever we are able to. Okay, so then we can then place our glass, the rest of it, and that should be a complete actual fission reactor. Okay, cool. I do not know if this fission reactor will be enough to power this turbine, but we're going to see. So that'll be something interesting to experiment with here. Also, I'm kind of curious. Can I do this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not very, that's interesting. It shouldn't probably do that, but oh well. Okay. So we place our turbine routers. This is, I think 7 by 7 by something. I'm not sure how tall it is, and I'm not going to count that right now. But we have 8 turbine routers. So internally, this part is going to be 8. Then we're going to place our rotational complex, our saturating condensers. I think, don't go there. They go, it's this one. Okay, so we're going to place this one, which is our saturating. I literally said we're not placing these, and I immediately started placing them again. Our pressure dispensers, pressurized dispensers, whatever. Dispersers, dispensers, whatever. Dispenses the pressure. Okay. We're going to place those there, and then we'll grab our electromagnetic ones here. Electro. And place them all just like this. Okay. And then we take our saturating condensers, and then we place them all along here. And I don't know how efficient this is going to be, but we'll get over it. Okay. Also, I could pipe back in the steam, but I think I'm just going to void the steam, the actual excess water, because we're just going to use a sink, and that's just going to be able to fill it constantly. So we should be good there. Some turbine vents. Okay. The turbine vents are good. We can then put our steam in here and our energy probably out here, because we don't have any room in that direction since that's the chunk. Well, I guess there's room there, but that's fine. Then I can actually see the power, so we're good. Let's quickly grab our turbine blades. And if you go up here and you just start right-clicking, this will actually place all of them. And each one of these turbine rotors requires 2. So that's why I have 16. And then we can start placing our turbine casing. I believe I did not actually craft the structural glass needed for this. Structural, I think structural is what I needed. But we will find out. Let's actually place that back. And we can just do this again. Place all the things. And by the way, I'm pretty sure Direwolf said this shouldn't work. And the building gadget is able to do these, and these are tidal entities. Hence why if you try to do them too close with the building gadget, that will break. They are tidal entities to an extent, I'm guessing. There's some weird thing that the mod author did, and it registers them as a non-tidal entity, so you're able to do this, which is probably not how it's supposed to be coded, but oh well. But the way mining gadgets is coded is it shouldn't be able to place tidal entities, which is like chests, furnaces, things that have those kind of GUI interfaces and things. So that's a pretty interesting thing to know. Looks like I don't have enough housing. So let's actually grab some more turbine housing, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got everything placed. This is structural glass. Well, this is reactor glass, by the way. I want to point that out. This glass is only for turbines and this glass is only for reactors. I do not know if the fission reactor is included with this reactor glass because I haven't ever touched the fission reactor, so that's a thing. Alrighty, so let's look at this. We have 40 vents, which is limiting, 24 dispersers, 16 blades, but the max production from this will be a 2.92 million FE per tick. So this is 2 million FE per tick. Max water output is 1.6 million buckets. 1.6. I don't even. That's millibuckets, by the way. But this is several. That's like 1,000 buckets, I believe, of water per tick. I do not know how much this does. Let's see stats. Let's actually, yeah, let's just keep this as this for now. If this doesn't work as good as I'm hoping, I will have to either increase the size of this reactor or something along those lines. And I'm not opposed to doing that. So, because we do have a little bit of space, we could probably squeeze in. Let me think. So if I were to put this, since this isn't really, caring about a multi-block right now, because there's no data or anything stored in here right now. If I were to expand this, I could do one here, one here, one here, and then a wall, right? That's not a bad idea. I might do that real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Actually, I'm not going to do that because I don't know how much this fuel will get me. Like, I don't know how far I will have to wait until this fuel is actually ready to be used and all that jazz. So I'm going to wait on that for now. But we are going to end the episode. We will get this stuff going. I do believe I want to get the plutonium and all that stuff set up next episode as well. So look forward to that. We'll get the reactor running. We'll get the plutonium up, hopefully, and a few other things. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome. And as always, bye.